most people think that artists should donate their work for free. We're always being asked to donate prizes for raffles, we're asked to support other local things. You know, the tiler gets paid, the plumber gets paid, but the artist is asked to donate. And they're the ones that find it really difficult to actually make money out of that, unless they are exceptionally talented.
There's a very fine line between being a fine artist and being a commercial artist. I'm actually a fine artist. Fine artists paint from their heart. They paint things that are statements on the way that society is at the moment. Fine artists make very little money. It's art for art's sake. Commercial artists do it for a living and they make a lot of money out of their work. So it's very hard, like when Aida says I make money out of my art, I make very little money out of my art because my work isn't always appealing to someone to hang as a decorative item. But I do occasionally manage to win an award with it and get it hung in a government building or somewhere where it makes a statement.
The philosophy really was to give artists an affordable space to actually practice their art in. The idea was developed at TAFE whilst I was doing a fine arts course. And what happens at TAFE is that usually people get a trade and they go out and they work in that trade before they go out and have their own business. So, you know, the metal fabricating guys go and do metal fabricating for somebody else and make all the mistakes that they can make with an employer. Fine arts is entirely different because you don't really go and work with other people doing fine arts. You were actually thrown out into the universe all by yourself. And the idea was to actually help and encourage younger artists especially and emerging artists to actually work through those problems that you have when leaving a course of study and actually sort of launching yourself into the real world. Where we're not relying on social security anymore, we're actually going out to make some money. So that was the whole idea behind it.
This space has got 2 gallery spaces in it, which are here for artists to be able to show their work to prospective gallery owners and prospective buyers, and also have showings of their work if they want to. So it's really important that an artist is able to see their work in a gallery setting and know how it stands up to public scrutiny. And so this provides that space at a low cost to those artists where they can do practice runs, if you like, of exhibitions and works. So there will be 15 working studios here. At the present moment we've got 10 artists occupying the building and we've got a kitchen and cafe area. So it's actually a very nice building for anyone to come to and have a look around. The thing that we're going to do with this building is the artists' studios are only open by appointment. So there will be a flyer out and information out and people can ring the artist on their mobile and make an appointment to see their studio if they would like to see them. It allows the artist to take a potential buyer or collector into the gallery spaces and show them their work, which is a much needed facility in Orange for local artists because Orange does not have a commercial gallery. It hasn't been able to support a commercial gallery in Orange.
How we got the premises is quite a long and involved story that we decided that this is the TAFE students decided that it would be really nice to have this place to come together, and then it came to going to look for places, and of course the rents in Orange are absolutely horrendous. I mean, you pay more for rent in Orange than you would have for a place in Sydney. And after seeing a programme on TV about some artists who were actually being asked to leave their space because it was going to be redeveloped, I thought this may be an idea that we can actually go into a space that's going to be redeveloped. So we approached a couple of places that we thought were going to be suitable, and immediately found out that the dollar is everything. And anyway, we came across. Well, I've driven past this place. It'd been advertised to let for quite some time, and I just approached the real estate agent, who really wasn't interested in giving me access to it. And the roundabout way is my partner had a contact with State Rail, and that's how we found out who actually had the place accessible. And we came and had a look at it and negotiated a community rent, which is fantastic, and here we are living the dream.
It's really hard quite often to find somebody that you can discuss your ideas with. And so in a way, because this is a group of people who have come together, who have got like-minded ideas, it gives you a focus and somewhere you can discuss those ideas. I think that's an important thing. Arts practices are by their very nature very solo, and to do this is a big advantage, which happens in the cities, in the bigger cities of Sydney and Melbourne, but very rarely in the country. So this is a model that we've set up here for country Australia, which we hope will inspire other people to follow and do likewise.
The other thing about this facility is that really we would like to develop it to become more of a community facility, involve people in painting, drawing, sculpting lessons, workshops. It's a great facility, as you can see. You've walked around and had a look at it. It's got lots of spaces. It's got lots of good spaces where people can actually sort of interact with each other, and maybe sort of bring people together that necessarily would not have ever met. Other than because the tertiary education system is the way that it is, it's quite difficult to actually go and meet your peers, if you like, from previous years or from other institutions. Whereas here it gives people a chance to come together. We've had quite a few people that have been educated at different universities, people who are teaching in the system, people who are Tim Winters is involved. He won the Country Energy Prize for Landscape a couple of years ago. So they're really, really important people to bring together with these new and emerging artists as well.